Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday.
Good morning.
You heard me. Good morning. I just woke up. It is good morning, everyone. My name is Darren Silvers, your local smut peddler. This is the Geek-Posium. It is, of course, not our usual recording day. Personal stuff is getting in the way, and we may be changing dates in the next week or two, depending upon what goes on. Because personal life happens.
Stuff happens, so.
Yep, yep.
And I'm
Uh,
Shep of winning the war in pants, so.
Yep, yep. It is my room is an absolute and total mess. I have done nothing to solve it in the last week. I was too busy finishing off Tales of Arise, the official weebiest of the Tales series.
I've been getting updates from you as you go through it, and just like, this is some serious weeb shit right here.
There was I mean there was a point where I swear to God I was like, I'm just playing Star Ocean. Oh wait, no. There's a Star Wars reference. There's a Star Wars reference. There's a Star Wars reference. And
Like, I saw, we're talking about something else, and then I just see, there's no moon!
that's no moon. It's a space station. It's firing a laser. Yes, but I finally beat that, and I went. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe Tales of Zestria. Tales of Zestria was more weeby, and the answer is no. Tales of Zestria wasn't more weeby. It just felt that way. It stayed to its roots. There was no weird spirit
Space
bomb.
stuff.
The space stuff, the spirit bomb, the sun deer the entire time.
Uh, you mean the tsundere?
Whatever you want to call it. What are we even opening up with? That wasn't even paying attention.
You just woke up like 5 minutes ago. We had no pre-show.
No pre-show.
No
No.
pre-show stuff.
There was a ton of stuff
I just
too.
got from our last episode. There's only 2 articles, so I just found a bunch.
No, I swear I sent you more shit.
No, there were only 2 things since the last Streamlabs link.
Oh,
Unless you put it in our shit posting.
I might have put it in our
channel.
shit posting channel, and I did want to talk about Facebook going down.
Oh, what? We want to talk about all the tech stuff first. I'd start with that with no article, and then move into that.
Yeah, let's start with that because that was the interesting. What was that? Tuesday?
Something like that.
I don't even remember because I didn't care. I cared a little bit because I couldn't talk to people or shitpost for about 5 minutes, and I was like, I have Discord.
The only thing that the only change was I didn't have access to the Con 21 Plus pages,
Yeah,
so
and
I couldn't harvest memes and the messenger chats. But
that was
as soon as it started, I started one up immediately on Discord.
see. I got my fill of shit posting by starting that new Amazon MMO, the New World,
Oh boy, you
and
you
I
know
went into the group chat or the global chat, and when it was like you can choose your faction, I'm like, hey guys, which faction is most like BLM? Because I want to know who the good guys are. And I watched the entire global chat melt down.
just
My hair looks like it's doing amazing. That's only because the headset is blocking the sheer bedhead that's going on behind it. And I'm looking, I'm going, man, my hair looks great. Nope, nope, nope,
no,
definitely not.
definitely not.
But that
I
was
kind of want to check out that, but I
it's
don't have an
okay.
article for this because I don't have an article for this, but that's been breaking graphics cards
Yeah,
left
that's
and
why
right, and I have a pretty nice graphics card in both my laptop and my desktop.
Yeah, there was a point where my computer decided to go full jetpack, and I went, and I went and decrease everything to potato.
Well, even on potato, it'll break.
I know
If you have,
the
especially if you have a good graphics card and you put it on potato, there was a bug that would cause runaway frame rate escalation that would like
oh
blow up GTX 3080s and 3090s.
well, I guess it's a good thing I stopped playing after I got my shit post in.
Um, they actually like I forget who it was. It wasn't Gigabyte. It was someone else. Someone else's 3090s. Like they all broke, and they confirmed it, and so the manufacturer replaced it, and then threw a bitch fit with Amazon to fix it. And then they found other issues that broke graphics cards.
Of course. Anyway, we'll get into New World later and the sheer wonderment that is Amazon and Twitch.
Oh, speaking of Twitch.
No. We're still on Facebook. We haven't even
Oh.
gotten into that.
Oh yeah, we stopped. Oh boy.
We were talking our personal issues while we were without Facebook for a whole like 8 hours. And my overall problem was I was answering like group chats for the business. Well, it wasn't like customer related. It was us talking about entertainment and panel discussions. And I was like,
yeah, we lost all that.
And I was like, well, I can't respond, so I'm just going to type in our text group, which we don't do unless we're at con. It's the only time we ever do that is when we are at con and we're at like Katsucon or something, and the internet's gone to full shit.
Yeah, because everyone's trying to hit it at the same time.
So
by the way, panelist tip: if you're doing a panel, download your videos beforehand. Always assume there's no internet.
Even if
the cell service goes to crap, so you can't do a hotspot, and Wi-Fi is being hammered by everybody and their mother.
Yes. So even if there is internet, no, there isn't. It's a lie. Don't do the internet. I can't explain that. Anyway, so that's what happened personally with me. There was also like the good, what was it, 7 hours it was down? How long was it down?
7-8 hours. And it was glorious, especially when you started I started going on Twitter and seeing the updates of like what was going on.
Yeah, so apparently someone screwed up the DNS, the main DNS server.
Yeah.
Which
someone screwed up some sort of DNS routing.
Which
and normally is everything down.
It's normally not a huge deal.
Because you have backup pointing to different servers, but no, they took down the main thing. They did some sort of configuration change that took everything down,
including their internal security. As apparently it locked them out of the server room. Their badges didn't work, and my first response was, "Isn't there a manual key?" No, get an axe, break down the door.
The best part was, the engineers who can fix this all work remotely.
We have to go and fly them down. Okay, so
we can't fly. We can't authorize their travel because the payroll system is down. Somehow they got it back up.
Someone probably used their personal money to fly down. And Zuck's probably like, I will personally reimburse you plus 20,000. Do it now. I lost $7 billion. You know what's funny was people not knowing that like Mark Zuckerberg lost $7 billion, and they're like, well, where is it? And he goes,
it's in Facebook stock.
And they're like, no, but you didn't just like spend it or something. No,
it's tied up in stocks.
That's not how money works.
Well,
I know.
Well, that's how money works, but it's not how wealth works.
Yeah, but
when you've got that much money, you don't have money. You have assets.
Yes, and assets can depreciate or increase in value depending upon what they are, and explaining that to people with who are white and have master's degrees is fun to do when you're a high school dropout minority. No, you're wrong. You don't understand. You didn't go to college. Okay, gringo. Oh, my head.
Anyways,
So that was a fun thing to watch. And like the New York Times is like, it's not a hack. I'm going, it's a hack. It's a hack. It's a hack. It's a hack.
it's
Or
either a hack or they gave someone who shouldn't have admin credentials.
or my personal favorite conspiracy theory. The government came for them and just said, by the way, F you.
It was kind of suspicious that they did it on the same day
As the whistleblower
as the
thing.
whistleblowers.
But the
The
whistleblower was,
whistleblowers who aren't really whistleblowers.
and I'm sitting like, oh, another whistleblower for Facebook. This is like the 7th one I've seen in the last year and a half.
And they're like,
Oh, this one got picked up by 60 Minutes. That's so weird. What does this one have to say? That's so very important. That even 60 Minutes is talking about instead of just
and they're saying,
he
oh,
he who shall not be named, the great Vera Tass.
oh,
I would like to
what's
be able
wrong
to
with
download.
Facebook is we need more government regulation. Regulating us harder, daddy.
And then all of Facebook agrees with it. If Facebook, you are right, whistleblower. We should be regulated more. Money, 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 money.
Yeah, just all they want is the excuse saying, oh, it's not us, it's the government.
Oh, that was that. That's a thing, and it's really weird to watch this go down. In general,
yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so they eventually got Facebook back up, and then we got we got the whistleblower happen. The whistleblower was interesting because of all that, but she also came with all these like receipts, and I'm looking going, oh, Instagram's only bad for 25% of females. Most girls are positively or neutrally impacted. Interesting. But makes men feel like complete ass. Got you. Good. Okay. Good. Yes. Excellent. Because young boys looking for validation on Instagram should feel bad about themselves and go out and do things like real men.
Yes.
That's
Go outside and play around in the woods.
Touch grass. Learn a skill. Go to trade school. Become a driver, a trucker. Get your CDL.
We don't have enough truckers. We don't have enough truckers and we don't have enough sailors. That's why the economy is going to hell right now.
One of the reasons why, because everyone wants to be a YouTube star, no one wants to do anything else. I'm not one to talk though. I take pictures of naked women and put them up on the internet. So
I'm not sure I'm one to talk either. I'm in a STEM field and I'm quitting to go to back to school.
yeah. So we're also pieces of shit. Go us.
Go us. We're just as trash as everyone else.
That's okay. I'm gonna probably get my CDL or something in the next 2 years, just because I can. Just because I can. He's like, look, like, what do you? You're not a trucker. CDL.
Do you even have a driver's license right now?
Actually, I should get one. Well, getting it. You need an appointment to get an appointment to get an appointment.
Oh yeah, because you live in New Jersey.
Wonderful New Jersey. Who, by the way, my weather app decided to update itself with a COVID-19 tracker, and it just gives me daily updates on number of new cases and deaths, and I'm going, wow, 6,000 new cases, huh? 8 deaths. Interesting. And then I just sit there and I start averaging out numbers in my head. Like, since last week, we've had this many new cases, but only this many deaths. That's less than 1%. Weird.
It's less than the flu.
Shh. We don't say that out loud. we don't say that out. We don't say the flu word. We're talking about Harry Potter with the magical powder thing with the chimney flu.
Flu, yes.
Yeah,
Flu
yes.
powder,
Mhm.
yes.
Mhm.
That's what we're
Harry
talking
Potter.
about.
Yeah. That's true.
5 points to Gryffindor.
Yeah. 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 Oh, what else was there? Oh, Twitch got hacked.
Yeah. Oh boy. And what's funny is that happened like the day after Facebook,
No, I'm not
or like
saying
2 days after
I'm
Facebook.
not saying the government did it. I'm just saying the government did it because it's more interesting if the government did it.
Are you gonna show the screen or no?
Oh, do you have an
I
article
have
for
it
that?
on. I have the article.
I
Up.
was I was gonna pull up my list of things that went
Oh,
down if I can find it. What? How much posting did we do since that? A lot apparently.
a lot.
A lot. Okay, I'm just gonna bring up the thing on my phone. It'll be faster.
So yeah. Apparently all of Twitch got hacked.
So the source code
Not
was
not 120, but if it says 125 gigs were leaked, but so that means none of the videos got leaked, but apparently like all the backend data got leaked.
the source code got leaked. The source code got like the proprietary
Yeah,
thing that Amazon bought. The source code.
all the way back to the beginning of Twitch.
Yep. Completely leaked. And I go, wow, I can start my own Twitch now. There's no non-compete in my contract. There is no non-compete in my contract
Point.
regarding Twitch.
One of the
I'm
most interesting things that came out of this was the creator earnings. Just
uh
seeing how much everyone makes.
I mean it was just the creator payout reports for 2019.
Yeah.
So month by month.
Yeah.
Which the big name people and a lot of the women are making, and it's just the ad revenue. It's not even pay. It's not
Wait, it's
donation
not even
payouts.
tips? It's just
It's not
ad
tips.
revenue?
It's just ad revenue. So
What the hell?
our favorite communist, Hassan Piker,
How is Piker making that much of just ad rev?
200 because he does stream for 12 hours. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of work. Good on him for working that hard. Good on him.
I get like you're playing a game for like 12 hours, but
He just shits on other people for 12 hours. Yeah, I know.
How do you do that for 12 hours unless it's a 24-hour stream? How unless or even worse, if it's a 24-hour stream and you're Ethan freaking Ralph on a drunken bender.
Nicky Rackets does it for like 6 hours.
Well, he does things more than like his show is he's actually going through documents and stuff.
Yeah, true.
And then his Twitch show is him playing games and chilling out. So like there's like there's a difference between we're actually we're doing law stuff with a bunch of bans thrown in, and then there's I'm just going to tell you why capitalism is bad for 6 hours.
It's also let's shit on Republicans by showing other clips of things and stopping in between their speech and explaining to you why they're wrong. But I don't think any of his points are actually correct whenever he does that, so I'm not sure on that in general. That's just me. I people have told me, no, you're wrong, and I go, here's the data, enjoy, have fun. No, this data was produced by. I go, you know what? I can't help you.
I can't.
All right, I gave you the
I
information.
gave you information, and you say that it's wrong because it came from the wrong person.
That's all right. That's not how information works, but okay. Yep. So yeah. So that is just ad revenue. That's not payouts of tips. It might be bits, whatever the hell those things are.
Yeah.
I have not.
No, that was in what got leaked was in dollars.
Mm.
or it was
It was
like
calculated in
it was
dollars.
yeah, it was calculated in dollars.
But again, that is a huge amount of money, and someone went through it all and went, this guy's making $3 million a year. No wonder he bought himself a house that was worth $3 million
Yeah.
in West Hollywood.
And then
Man,
he says he's not rich. Trying to keep up that commie cred.
I mean, compared to Bill Gates, he's not, but that's very much comparing apples to apple slices, you know? Are they the same? They're not even the same shape, okay? They're the same damn fruit. Anyway, what else got leaked? The mobile, desktop, and console Twitch clients were released or also leaked. I don't know what that means. I think that's
Source code.
the source code UI stuff, or I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Every other property that Twitch owns.
IGDB and Curse Forge.
My personal favorite thing on here was the unreleased Steam competitor codenamed Vapor. How on the nose could you get? It's not called Steam. It's called hot water gas. We'll call it Vapor. Oh my lord. You know who decided on that name was someone from the U.S. military. What is this operation called? Well, the object of this operation is to go over there, blow up that building, and get the hostages without killing them. All right. So what is this operation called? Operation go in that building, blow it up, but don't kill the hostages. Got it.
Oh, apparently they were going to have a game on Vapor called Vape World.
And in Twitch internal red teaming tools designed to improve the security by having staff pretend to be hackers. I have met the Twitch team staff pretending to be hackers, and they are not impressive. Just saying.
Oh boy.
It's like I have leak hacksaws. Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, Timmy. How you doing today, Timmy? But yeah, anything to say on this other breach that happened the day after Facebook gets shut down?
Change your Twitch passwords.
I can't. I'm banned for 24 hours. I make one Call of Duty Warzone stream, and I just go, I'm gonna go full RPG loadout. That's all I say the entire time whenever I kill someone. And then all of a sudden, my stream just ends, and I go, that's weird. And I get an email like 5 minutes later. You've been banned from Twitch due to hate speech. And I'm like, la 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 is hate speech. God. At no point did I say aloha snack bar, not one time.
Remember, you said it's not my fault. I know that too accurately.
That's not my fault. It's not my fault. Oh
Lord.
Thanks a lot, Twitch. Now everyone will know my password is big booty bitches. 42069. All caps. Oh. But yeah, I will have to go and change out that now. This is also like the third time I've been banned for 24 hours in my lifetime on Twitch. I don't stream often, but when I do,
It's impactful.
it's impactful. I do it like once, like maybe 3 times a year total. And when I do, Twitch goes, "Hey, don't do that. Bad." There was the point where I was just playing RPG games and just talking about culture war stuff. That got me immediately like a 3-week ban. I was like, "What did I do?" We're talking about crime rate statistics by
Oh
race.
God.
My
I'm not
chat.
gonna make the jokes that I want to make because
I
I
would
don't.
prefer if you do. I'm turning off your mic. I will mute your mic so fast, boy.
We don't want to get banned.
Not from YouTube. I should probably begin sending this stuff to Library and Rumble.
Probably
Um, as it is. But
as it is.
what else? What else is there?
Speaking of YouTube, Google's launching a new podcasting service called YouTube Podcasts.
Isn't that just YouTube?
Well, they're getting rid of their podcast, Google Podcasts. Google Play
I have to sign
Podcasts.
us up for another thing.
Yes.
No. No, just stop trying.
They're just making everything YouTube brand. They're just making everything YouTube branded now.
I know, because they got rid of Google Music and turned it to YouTube Music. Which,
YouTube Music, when it was separate, was okay, but I still preferred Play Music. But I lost stuff that I had on Play Music, and it's annoying.
see, when it gave me the chance to move everything over, I did so immediately, so I didn't lose anything.
I was going to do that, and then I forgot.
Except now, the annoying thing is, YouTube keeps giving me videos for the things that I have recorded. I'm like, no, I just want my song. But when you like the video with the ads, no, I would not like the video with the ads.
Just want
Fuck
the
off.
song.
I want the song that I downloaded, so I would not have ads.
And I had some stuff that you can't find on uploaded to Google Play, and that's annoying. Like I had some Troubadour stuff that was really good, but I can't find it anywhere else, and the band doesn't exist. And because it was a small band, you can't find them on eBay.
That sucks.
I am pissed.
Did you get it off of SoundCloud by any chance, or was it like
This
buying
is
the
from before
CD in
SoundCloud.
person? Oh wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was. This group started out putting it on cassette tapes.
I don't know if this is the ship post or not, but I'll say it when we talk about
the music stuff. In regards, the music stuff for like 18th century reenacting stuff was like a generation of tech behind because boomers playing in the woods.
See, all the boomers I know, I got them a SoundCloud. I was like, here's your SoundCloud. Here's how you upload to your SoundCloud. Do that. But I am persona non gratis there now. Because when everyone else was taking sides, I was busy waiting on the court stuff to finish up. The court stuff is now finished, and Jeff Mack did nothing wrong. So here I am with, people. Look at all these allegations. Yeah, they led to nothing. What do you want from me? Yeah. Well, I heard this from this person. Yeah, and I heard that you're a pedophile. So are you a pedophile? Are you you watch me just go, I'm okay, you're just making this up now. Am I though? Or is this a real thing going around the community and you're next? Which one is it? Like you'll watch me just kind of go, yeah, I could be. Or I could be dead on. Dead ass. So I don't know if this is the shit post or not. Someone sent me something. It looks like a legit article posted by David Mars about Chris Pratt and Mario. We'll go over that later.
I didn't include that because I thought it was fake.
Yeah, you too. Like someone sent me this. And I go, what is this? Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, this has got to be bullshit.
It looks like anyway. Do we have
So
anything else tech news related?
sort
China
of,
China
sort of,
banning Bitcoin again.
oh, sort of Amazon related,
What do we got?
but like also sort of Amazon related, also kind of like sciencey geek stuff, but also entertainment stuff. Bill Shatner going to space on Blue Origin.
I mean, okay.
The
Rocket Man.
Yes.
Going off to space. He's a rocket man. Oh.
Anyways. So yeah, he's going to space on Blue Origin. Space tourism is the only freaking thing that Blue Origin is doing right.
Go for it. Make that money.
New Shepard is kicking ass. New Glenn is vaporware. And the engines for New Glenn are vaporware, and it's screwing ULA. There's gonna Boeing and Lockheed are gonna sue Jeff Bezos for failing to deliver their engines for Vulcan here soon.
Wait, it was Bezos in charge of making the engine, or was Amazon in charge?
Blue Origin, owned by Bezos, though, was in charge of making the engines for the new rocket for ULA, Vulcan.
My question remains: Boeing didn't make their own engine.
Well, the ULA is sort of Lockheed, sort of Boeing.
Oh,
it's an independent company. It's an independent company, but it's owned by them both.
My head hurts. Okay, just
most of their most of their fleet, most of the Atlas fleet was designed by Lockheed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they were, but Lockheed developed it in like the Atlas rockets, like they were developed by Lockheed, but the Atlas V was co-developed with Roscosmos when ILS was a joint venture between Roscosmos and Lockheed. However, that freaked the Air Force out, especially because Boeing was thinking about getting out of the launch business. So the Department of Defense pretty much said, Boeing, Lockheed, you're forming a new company, so we have an all-American company.
Okay.
So they cut a deal with Roscosmos to leave and get Russian engines, and they moved Atlas V to ULA, which was the new company. And Boeing and Lockheed together made a bunch of money. Their individual space departments started just making satellites to launch on their rocket, right? And that's how they competed in satellites and cooperated on the rocket and made all the goddamn money. And then someone said, well, we need another option. It's one that doesn't use Russian rockets. And that's where commercial crew got started. That's where we got Elon Musk and SpaceX.
Yeah,
but they were trying to structure the contract in such a way that everyone failed. But Elon Musk succeeded because he's Elon Musk.
Well, I'm not sure if you've seen the Elon Musk news clip things that they play on the I'm not sure what the heck to call it. It's the man centric area of TikTok that's not obsessed with women.
I'm not on TikTok, so
yeah, it's the part of TikTok that's like, your life's gonna suck, but you'll get through it. Like, you can do better as a person. You have to take the hit to keep moving. It's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard you can take the hit and get up. The you're gonna fail. Let's find the fail part of TikTok. learn and learn. And it's Elon Musk talking about how he failed each time and got up, how he failed each time and kept going. How I want to say it was Chris Wallace doing the interview.
Okay.
I don't know for certain. Um, I know today I shit posted on Wolf Blitzer because he's a pussy. But that's
Oh Lord.
that's mostly, I'm walking around the capital area. It's amazing to know that a couple months ago, January 6th happened. I'm like, homie, you're walking around outside in the nation capital, which is probably the single most safe place to be outside of literally the White House bunker.
Well, you're walking outside, just outside the Capitol, which when Capitol Police are at least pretending to do their job.
True, true. When
Neighborhoods in DC get rough real fast
that's neighborhoods. That's not the Capitol building, though.
around the Capitol. It gets rough
Ah,
real fast, and then it gets really nice again once you get around K Street,
well,
with where all the lobbyists have their law firms and go shopping and get
hookers.
yeah.
The word you're looking for is hookers.
Well, oh no, I was saying like where they where they go shopping and get lunch and stuff, and then you go 2 blocks over, you get the next sports stuff. It's like that's where they get their hookers.
Anyway, so like there's that the Elon Musk's general like interview stuff is going around that right now. Normally you get lots of quotes from Jocko, some stuff from Crowder, some stuff from, there's a black actor who does lots of fighting movie stuff. Can't remember his name. Some James Washington, maybe something. It's
That sounds familiar.
yeah, something like that. You get some Jean-Claude Van Damme, some Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes. Like it's all like manly men doing manly things type thing. And then they added in Elon Musk recently with lots of his quotes because he's just like, no, and like did you ever think at any point in time after that third failure you should stop because there's no point of succeeding? And you go, no,
No,
I was going to eventually.
eventually.
It wouldn't matter how many times I failed. I'd get there. And I go, oh, look at that.
They actually ran an Ars Technica ran an article recently that was essentially like Amazon looking at all the things Elon Musk did to beat them, to beat their ass. It was like they're not a failure. They'll actually go and stuff. They'll actually go and launch and fail and iterate and get better faster. And we need to do that.
Amazon can't. It's too bureaucratic, and they keep promoting people who have no right to be promoted into positions they can't handle. I'm not bitching about my job personally. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But I have the right to bitch about my day job. I do.
You need some salt for that salt.
It's not just me too. It's also like the manager, who's like 2 managers above me, who's also getting dicked over, and I'm like you've been here longer than everyone else. You've trained more sub managers to being operations managers than anyone else here, and they're gonna put that other person ahead of you when they're why? Because they are flailing and failing every which way in the last like three weeks. I'm watching, I'm going, okay, well, this is because someone chose their friend over what was best for the business. And listen, I love my friends. I will kick you out of my goddamn business very fast if you start losing me money very quickly.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, it's like, listen, you leave. Like, we can't be friends. That's fine. That was your decision. My problem with you is not that. My problem with you is this.
So
Anyway, so Shatner into space as a rocket man. What else do we have?
moving into entertainment news.
Brave, now is not the time to decide to open.
Are you gonna change the Chiron?
I am. Give me a second here.
This lawsuit got settled.
Yes, I thought we were going to
Disney and
talk about
Scarlett
this.
Johansson settled.
Good for ScarJo.
That's
Good.
partially because she's going to be in a movie that's somewhat associated with Disney, and they needed to settle it before that happened.
Otherwise, it was probably going to delay the entire thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, good for her. This was also due to the fact that Disney was using Scarlett Johansson's talent agency for a lot of their upcoming films as well.
yeah.
I mean, it's not her personal one, but it's the one she's associated with. So,
So
they had
they
to
were,
settle.
yeah, they had. I think there's a saying that I heard. The best way to resolve a business dispute is to do business.
Yeah.
That sounds like that's what happened here.
Yeah, essentially. So this was a business dispute. They decided to just deal with it like a business should instead of dealing it like SJWs were.
Speaking
Which,
of, speaking of, and speaking of Disney, Lucy Lawless claims Cara Dune fan casting made her quote political and cost her Star Wars role.
hilarious. High
So
fucking hilarious.
those of you who forgot, Gina Carano
Cara,
gets fired.
yeah,
It's like we need Xena to become the next Cara Dune. The
huge
problem
mistake.
is she was in negotiations for a different Star Wars show. And when that thing started, just like, no, we can't touch it because it looks like we're caving into the mob. And we did cave into the mob, but we can't admit that.
Mm-hmm. Also, if they had brought her on that way, it would have made the Twitter patrol go absolutely nuts and like
Yeah.
start demanding shit left and right. Like they tried doing with J.K. Rowling every single time I look,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. By the way, they're like we don't need J.K. Rowling for Harry Potter. She owns it.
She owns it.
Well, we can take it for ourselves. No, you can't.
She's the author. Now I do believe as a literary critic, I do believe in death of the author.
Absolutely.
But part like there is nothing but the text, but everything is the text. It all goes in. You bring something to it, they bring something to it. The environment it was created in, the environment it's being viewed in, it all goes into your analysis.
Exactly. But Lucy Lawless, love her or hate her, was and still is a decent actress. It's sad to see her get pushed out this way, but
Yeah.
watching SJWs shoot themselves in the foot is something I do for the lulz.
Yeah, it sucks. Like I want to know what's like. I want whatever. I hope they eventually do the show
It would be nice.
because
At,
it
at the
sounds
same
interesting. But
at the same time, I can't trust Disney with Star Wars. I can trust Japan with Star Wars.
we can trust. I don't have it. Have you seen any of Visions yet?
I've been acquiring it slowly. I got like 3 episodes in.
I'm about halfway through it.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm also looking on my comrade glorious Putin sites for the freedom of Mother Russia.
that first episode. I gotta say was fantastic.
It was great, really good.
I'm
Very well
watching
done.
it the entire time, and when we do the Disney, when I watch the Disney stuff, I watch it at my buddy's place, and it's like a thing.
Yeah,
And it's because 2 of us won't pay for Disney, but like we watch it. We go over, we go over and we watch it, and it's like, oh, it's like this is very. Kurosawa's like, yeah, it's very John Ford, very spaghetti western. It's like,
yeah.
like Kurosawa copied John Ford, and the spaghetti western directors copied Kurosawa. Don't you realize this? And Star Wars copies all of it. And this is that, except Japan, and it's awesome. And plus, the Tezuka and all the original anime creators copied Disney, and now Disney owns Star Wars and is doing Star Wars anime. It's like this giant circle of This is right with the world. With
And
one
it was
15-minute thing.
it was great to watch. We are well into 45 minutes. Wow. I guess Facebook and Amazon took up a lot of our time.
I'm talking up a lot of our time.
All right.
Video game news.
Yes, let's go with video game news. I don't remember what's even on video game news. Let's go.
Well, we've got sad news first.
I mean, okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, the Dragon Quest composer Koichi Sugiyama is dead at 90. Dragon Quest is one of the long-standing RPGs in Japan. I don't think we got the Dragon Quest games here until Dragon Quest 5 or 6, I want to say. I know the big one I really enjoyed playing was Dragon Quest 7. That was for PS2. I want to say PS2.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it was right after Enix and Square merged into Squeenix. Yeah, it was right after that. Because it used to be two different companies, and Square Enix decided, or Squaresoft and Enix decided to combine into one mega company. Anyway, the point is,
he also did with not just Dragon Quest, but he did anime wise, Return of Ultraman, Cyborg 009, Space Runaway Ideon, and Evo: The Search for Eden.
Yeah, he is a classic composer, and it's sad to see him go.
Yeah,
but at the same
it
time,
is.
90 years old, that is an impressive run.
That is a life well lived.
That is, I hope his life was filled with ups and downs and great stories. And I'm sad I never got a chance to share stories with this man. It's a sad day. What else do we got? I hate
FF7. The first soldier was revealed.
Yeah. Wait, was that the mobile one, or was that the new Origin?
It's the Battle Royale action mobile game.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Because they can't decide on a freaking name for anything anymore. So I'm just like, just stop naming everything 7. Just stop naming everything 7. Just make it something different. Well, it's set.
Let's do something else.
It's set in the Final Fantasy VII universe. You know what was also in Final Fantasy VII universe? Crisis Core. You know what it wasn't called? Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
I thought it was called Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core.
It was such tiny print you couldn't see. It was like this big. It was a Crisis Core, big as hell thing. Final Fantasy VII. And Dirge of Cerberus. They had their own names that were very, very tiny. Or the Final Fantasy VII was very, very, very tiny, very small. Because in case it failed, in case of failure,
they could just say, "Oh, this is fake," or not fake, but this is non-canon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys. Very tiny print is good. It's fine. American, they don't notice tiny print. They have big eyes, can't see. Oh God, I'm turning into Steven Crowder. Oh, Crowder. We wear the Ranger panties.
And to that, I raise my mug to you, sir.
Anyway, don't die. The hilarious part about this is it's a mobile game, and it's a battle royale. I'm just like, you don't make these games, Squeenix. Did you learn nothing from Quiet Man?
They did.
Does anyone even remember Quiet Man? Was I the only asshole who played that game?
Probably.
Quiet Man was a fighter story game that didn't make a lot of sense, and you played a deaf guy, which was interesting because none of the damn thing had sound. And any sound was very muted. Like, you'd have to get a really loud noise to be very muted. Like, you'd have to like bash someone's head against the wall, and you'd hear. I'm like, okay, I kind of heard that. So I'd start trying to make "We Will Rock You" with the wall, just to feel something. It was a weird game, and it was one of multiple failures on Square Enix's part to make a fighting game. Final Fight, looking at you. that weird 3-person fighter story game. That was a weird one. I think their only success was Dissidia.
Speaking of fighter games,
What you got?
there's the news everyone was talking about that I give 0 Fs about, but everyone apparently cared. Sora is now in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, blah 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 blah. Smash Bros.
Yeah. What's hilarious about this was the number of people who were bitching about the fact they took Donald and Goofy out of the circle thingy.
That's because
Disney.
owns Sora, but they don't own Disney characters. It's like, what did you expect?
I wanted.
They were going to do that.
What's funny is no one understands the difference of that. I'm like, those are two different brands. Yeah, but it was in that one game. Yes, it was. And if you play the game, you see the big Disney sign over it, don't you? Square Enix
And
Disney Interactive.
That Sora does have Disney iconic, like Disney stuff in his character design, and they probably worked out a deal somewhat with Disney, but this is mostly a Square character, so
yeah,
he's in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rumor mill regarding Kingdom Hearts after Kingdom Hearts 3 was they're going to remove themselves from the Disney brand and have a strictly Kingdom Hearts universe, which only made my head explode because
what's the freaking point of Kingdom Hearts then?
That's one. And two, and this is the most important part, and the part I cannot stress enough. Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't have an ending. It had a till next time, which only upset me further because it was supposed to be the last game. We were supposed to be done. I was supposed to be done with this bullshit. I was like, okay, this is the end. Mass Effect 3 ended Mass Effect for me. I didn't like the ending, but it was an ending.
It was an ending. It was a definitive ending, which now they're going to fuck up by having a 4th game.
I'm going to jump up and down and scream at BioWare. Did you learn nothing from Sonic Chronicles? Did you learn nothing from Sonic Chronicles?
No, because they're BioWare and they're awesome at everything and stiff their own farts.
They haven't been good at shit for the last 7 years.
7 years.
It's been a 7-year flailing, plummeting. Stop.
Don't remind me.
Stop. It has been 7 long years. Stop.
And even like some stuff that was like should have been good, like you could tell like they were starting to go downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of Mass Effect 3 is brilliant, and then but as moments are just like, God.
You're like this.
And
this
Dragon
was,
Quest
this was...
Inquisition, like there's large parts of Dragon Quest Inquisition that are effing amazing, and then there's parts that I'm just like,
it's like, why am I doing a fetch quest this late in the goddamn game?
Yeah, like I haven't finished Inquisition yet because I just like every time I start to do it, it's like, this is cool, yeah. No, this. No.
I don't want to deal with this. God damn it, man. That's where I am with it. It's I'm trying to get through my second playthrough so I can romance someone else. But I guess Cassandra will always be my one girl because she shows actual nipple. That was my deciding factor on who am I going to romance. This one shows titty.
Oh Lord.
And then and that's how I got my first Twitch ban. Titty. I forgot titty was coming, and it was too late. It was too late to stop. It's like, oh, titty. Uh-oh. Well,
I gotta figure out, like, next time I decide I'm gonna play that game, and I gotta figure out, because I usually play female characters, I gotta figure out, like, okay, who am I actually gonna romance?
Don't look at me. I usually choose who's gonna show nipple.
I was like, I don't think a lesbian relationship is possible with Cassandra.
No, but you can get one with the weird the weird elf girl.
That's what I was thinking.
I think she shows titty. I don't know. I have to double check titty. Um, this is gonna be one of those episodes that takes forever to download. I can tell.
We're at 55 minutes, and we still have 5 articles, one of which I could talk about forever.
Is it the cosplay one? Because that one we will end up talking forever.
Yes.
We're on video game news now.
What else is going on?
So here's the thing. Sora has been added to Smash. Yay! Everyone is like woo, and some people are like, why wasn't it Waluigi? The answer is because we needed another sword fighter in Smash Bros.
But it's another anime sword fighter.
Yeah, we needed another one. There weren't enough. Okay, and to the people who are complaining that there aren't any black people, a quarter of the roster is freaking not human.
Yes.
What do you want from me? You know what I wanted? I wanted female Bowser. You know what I didn't get? Female Bowser. Where's my Bowser?
Moving on to more. We knew this was coming. PS3 and PlayStation stores would drop support for credit cards and PayPal.
This one doesn't make much sense. Well, okay, it makes some sense to me because credit card payments are obnoxious and you have to pay a service for them.
PayPal
less so. So that one didn't make much
sense. They're trying to phase them out and phase out
and
support.
What's the really interesting part is it won't even let you take money from your wallet. Like when you buy stuff off the PlayStation thing, you remove money from your credit card, you put it in your PlayStation wallet, and then it withdraws the money from that PlayStation wallet. But it won't even let you do that. You have to use like a physical card.
You gotta use a desktop PC. You gotta use a desktop PC to load up your wallet first.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gotta use a card. And that's annoying.
Yeah, so that's not obnoxious. So
we knew this was coming. We know PlayStation 3 and Vita want to get rid. We know Sony wants to get rid of those stores.
They do. And I wouldn't mind this if they just moved all the PS1 classics that I've bought over the years to the PS4.
No, they want you to buy it again.
I'm not buying it again. God damn it! If I'm buying it again,
they're doing what Nintendo does. You gotta buy it every goddamn time.
I'm buying it again on Switch. I refuse to buy your shit, Nintendo or fucking Sony.
Which Switch is why they're all the classics are coming out on Steam now. So
yeah, and most importantly, and I'm buying Kingdom Hearts all 4 games again on fucking Switch.
Sorry, Sony. If you want my money, Miyamoto or the Gabbin is getting a cut of it. You've pissed me off.
Sony, if you want my money, there's no series that you have that is exclusive that I care about anymore outside of Yakuza. And I got 2 years till the next Yakuza game drop?
Not just that. It's not even exclusive. I played Yakuza 7 on Xbox. And they're all coming out on Steam.
That's right. And the last Tales game came out on Xbox as well.
And Steam.
Bill
Gates or the Gabbin is getting my money, Sony.
Sorry. It looks like that's the end. Sony, I used to stick up for you because you let me see things that no other company would, and then you started being a dick about things. And it's like, if I wanted authoritarian moralism, I'd be a Sony fanboy, or not Sony,
or you'd be a Nintendo fanboy.
A Nintendo fanboy. Now,
except the least censored version of a lot of these games is on Switch,
which is why I've become a Nintendo fanboy in the last year. Like my Nintendo, and because I don't need to hold on to the cartridges. I have a little because they're this freaking big. I got the little mobile carrier, so I just carry them all right there. I got 20 games on me. I'm like, yeah, here we go. I'm good to go.
I mean, Sony even is censoring DDLC, which DDLC is a rough game, but it's not. Is a rough story, but there's like nothing graphic per se.
Yeah, yeah.
But
What's funny?
they censored the F out of it, which is why when it came out on console, I bought it on Switch.
Yep. Which is funny because last show we were talking about Sony games you can buy, and things we were talking about were ones that had not been touched censor wise yet.
Yeah, it was stuff that hadn't been touched.
We were like Valkyrie Chronicles, Persona 5 Royal, which by the way, did you get Persona 5 Royal?
No,
Did you get the two other games?
I got none of them.
Yeah,
I bought a suit. That's what I did.
Why'd you buy a suit? You're losing weight.
I'm going to fucking law school.
You're losing weight.
I need one for the beginning of law school, and then I'll buy another one with government money.
You're losing weight. You'll probably lose weight before you get to law school. It'll be slowly gradual, and then all at once. Like the economy, and it's shut down.
Moving on to our last video game article.
What's our last one?
Capcom censors Resi 4 VR.
Capcom, why would you do this to us?
You know what? It's because Sony and Facebook are making them do it.
Yeah, I understand the reasons, but my problem.
I understand. Yeah, it's just annoying AF.
It's stupid shit like flirting moments, and I go, why are you doing this? Well,
why?
You know, she looks like a child. She's 19.
She's in college.
She's in college. She looks like a child. No, she looks like a young college girl. Congratulations. College girls don't look like that to me because you watch college girls on Pornhub. It's not the same thing. What do you know, Darren? You like fox lolies. I do.
You said it, not me. Speaking of, anime was a mistake. Speaking of, keep that up. Bring that back up. This shit right here.
Okay.
Cosplayer charged with manslaughter after ignoring basics of gun safety after a night of drinking.
First of all,
TikTok who goes by Yandere Freak.
Yeah.
Let's go over the rules of gun safety.
Rule number 1.
First let's go with the 3 basic ones.
Never hand a gun to a cosplayer.
No, that's rule 0.
Okay.
The rules are simple. They're called tab. Treat every gun as if it's loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. Be sure of your target and what's beyond.
Yep.
She definitely broke 2 of them. Treat every gun as if it's loaded. No. Always keep the gun pointed in a safe direction. Failed. Be sure of your target and what's beyond. I think she nailed that because she definitely hit her target.
And rule number 4: never touch a gun when you are intoxicated or inebriated.
Well, yeah. One of the other ones is guns and alcohol do not mix. Do not mix those.
I mean, don't mix too much alcohol and guns. I'm sorry, but I'm having a beer while I'm hunting.
As long as you're not, don't hunt while intoxicated.
I'm not hunting while intoxicated. I'm just, it's cold. It's cold. I need something warm. And coffee only stays warm for so long. But a beer will always warm me up.
Yeah. Rule 0, though, is don't hand a weapon to someone who calls themselves a yandere.
I thought that was rule 00.
Or 00.
Rule 0 is never trust a cosplayer.
Well, that's rule 0 of life.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, so what did we learn? Don't don't trust someone who exclusively cosplays yanderes. Expect them to not kill someone. This was a bad plan, and it's upsetting for a number of reasons. And when people showed me this, I just kind of stared at them and I go, well, I'm not doing any gun stuff at this point in time. It's too cold.
Number one, and number two, like apparently it was like her ex-boyfriend's gun. How that? Why was it?
Was he there? Like
I
I skimmed the article.
well,
and
there's been like 10 articles about it,
and it's upsetting each time I skim it. So I was like, I'm
it's
just
just like I get more and more frustrated. Oh, and apparently she's been charged with manslaughter, but she's out on bail. And
it's
back
funny
on TikTok
because
making yandere videos.
which is hilarious
Because that's a great plan.
Because there are people charged with trespassing who still haven't gotten bail. I'm waiting for everyone to hear that out loud because I will never stop harping on the fact that the government is illegally detaining people.
I'm about
Yeah.
I'm about to go off in frothing rage.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next thing.
One thing I will say though is if I ever become a prosecutor and get a case like this is a slam fucking dunk.
This is easy.
Because what I do is first I tell the investigators, okay, this person calls themselves a yandere. Go find dirt. There's drama between this person and the person they shot. Because of course there is, because it's a cosplayer. Then once that's found out and I'm in trial, I explain to the jury what a yandere is. I explain what a yandere is to a jury.
Whoops.
And how they're axe crazy, but they like to arrange things so they look like accidents so they don't get blamed, so they still look cute for their boyfriend who's perfect but stray, so she has to kill the people that he strays to.
Whoops. Ow.
It's like instant guilty.
Moving on.
Something a little bit happier. Firefighter anime inspires teen to save burning building.
See, this is wait, save the burning building or save people in the burning building?
Save someone from a burning building.
Okay. It's just
save burning building. Help limit the spread of a house fire.
Okay, well still good.
Still good.
Still good. I'm like, wait, save building? Save building. Interesting. It's instead of no. That was.
And don't say what anime it is, but it's Fire Force.
It's definitely Fire. It's probably Fire Force. It could be erased, but I doubt it.
And they don't say it's like they put the Fire Force thing up, but they don't notice the headline doesn't say Fire Force, and they don't mention Fire Force until the last part of the article because ANN hates Fire Force.
Well, that's because it's a anime that's very positive and it has lots of wonderful fan service. Lucky Letcher, I go, ooh, and the author's response to people complaining about the fan service was to make it more fan servicey because fuck you.
Yes.
Which by the way, every single time someone goes, Darren, if you just did this thing instead, we wouldn't bother you. Oh, do it harder. Got you. Harder. And I heard you loud and clear. You want me to do this more often because you need to obsess over me and I need to live on forever in your mind.
Gotta go living on rent free.
Listen, my immortality will forever live in these people's heads. So, which faction's most like BLM? I need to know who the good guys are.
Next time I create a character in an MMO, I'll have to do something like that. I'll have to do it on a burner, though.
Like I said, I was just testing out the game. I'm like, I'm not gonna come back to this character. I already don't like my build.
Oh boy.
Let's see if I can at least sow some chaos before I go. The answer was yes. I'm pretty sure they're still arguing about that in the chat. It's been like 6 hours, 7 hours. It's like it's been a while.
Then finally, last article. Mercury 7 High Evolution anime gets a 2022 release window.
Interesting. They're
So it's
making
coming next year.
another Eureka 7 movie.
Yep.
All right. Well, Eureka 7 is slowly becoming like Ultraman and Kamen Rider, where I just get a movie every couple years.
Except this is supposedly the final Eureka 7 movie.
It's been 3 final Eureka 7 movies. It's been 3. There's been 3 of them.
Wasn't one of them supposed to be this is the final movie and it was just a reboot?
It was a recap of the anime. Actually,
Yeah,
it wasn't even a reboot.
I saw that in fucking theaters. It's like one of my boys is like, yeah, let's go see this. This is supposed to be the last movie. It's like, okay, and I'm watching. It's like, I've seen this anime. I've seen this, all of this. This is a recap. It is a great recap, but this is a recap.
This is just a recap. This is the final movie. No, it's not. This is a recap. This isn't even new content. Oh, that was all right.
That's like the most mad I've been at a movie. Like I enjoyed the movie. But it's like the most mad I've been at a movie that I enjoyed. The other was when they did the started doing recap movies of Initial D.
Oh, yeah, that's the other thing.
And not only did they remove the Eurobeat, which pissed me the F off, but the theater lost the satellite feed during the best race.
Of course.
Oh, it was a packed theater, and we rioted.
I believe it.
It just,
all right. Let's get out of here.
and that's it.
We're done. We are done. All right. So
Only 13 minutes over.
we went 45 minutes after getting done with Amazon and Facebook. There was so much technical knowledge there, and then shit posting. We probably should just done an entire episode just on that.
Just on Facebook and Amazon.
Just on Facebook and Amazon. Which I still think is the government just being like, by the way, we can mess with you. By the way, like we've tried doing this the nice way with Congress. Also, fuck you. Prove it. Bet you can't, because we're law enforcement. So after we start our own privatized neighborhood police, where people will pay us for their security because accidents happen and things break.
That's a nice neighborhood you got there. Shame if something would happen to it.
It'd be a real shame if accidents happen. I'm just saying. We'll be, and everyone will wear a really nice suit.
I officially have no part of this. I do have a nice suit though.
I see you were prepared, and I have to buy a new nice suit. I do look good in a double-breasted pinstripe.
I almost bought one, and I was getting ready to click order on it, and my grandmother walks over, and just like, "Boy, what the hell are you doing?" Like, buying a suit because I need one for law school. Why you buying a double-breasted suit? Because they're cool.
Because my buddy is a terrible influence on me. I
almost also bought a tweed suit to look extremely British.
Why? That's just disturbing. You don't need that. You need to look American. How American 1920s I own Chicago American. I'm just saying, and everyone forgets this part about the 20s is that's when the mafia really grew into its prominence.
Because of prohibition, because the government banned shit,
And you know what the government's doing right now?
banning shit.
Yeah, it's almost as if where the government fails, organized individuals succeed.
Anyways, oh
Do we have
boy,
anything going on? Did you get into PhilCon?
still talking about it.
Still
So
talking
nothing
about
to
it?
announce.
All right. I'm gonna be at Halloween in the Catskills or Catskills Halloween, whatever
Whatever it's
they
called.
whatever the hell it's called, because the name on the event thing keeps changing around. I'm not sure if they're having naming issues or something. I don't really know. I don't care that much, but it's going to be at the Blackthorn Resort in upstate New York. And everyone who says to me, it looks like a summer camp, I go, that's upstate New York.
It's upstate New York.
All of upstate New York looks like a summer camp. What do you want
Who
me to do?
said? Yeah, who's saying this? People from the city.
Yes, everyone from the city. I'm like, yeah, that's upstate. That's how upstate.
That's because they went to summer camp in upstate New
In upstate
York.
New York. No shit, Sherlock. And the following week I will be at DerpyCon for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. We are doing 4 panels total, 3 on Friday, 1 on Saturday morning. That is it. Works out great for me personally because I don't have to take a day off from my day job.
That's fantastic.
Immediately after taking a day off from my day job for being in upstate New York. So great news for me personally.
I don't think in November, I'm gonna work a full week because I'm going to PhilCon. I'm taking Black Friday off because it's the day after my birthday, and I never get my birthday off. So, F it.
Yep.
And then beginning of the month, I'm at the school I'm accepted to. I'm which wasn't the one I like. I was accepted to Cooley down in Tampa, but I got accepted to a different school that is that has a Division 1 football team, and I'm going to go see that Division 1 football team get their ass kicked. Because I went to a small Catholic school, and we had sports, but they weren't good, and they were D3, and so they didn't matter. And so I'm
No.
finally getting that college experience.
All right. Well, just remember, do lots of drugs, smoke lots of
No,
weed,
don't
and
have time for that. It's law school. I have outlines to write.
yep. Yep. And Katsucon closed their panel applications last week, so
Yeah, I submitted a bunch.
I submitted a ton, including we took your anime improv idea and we're gonna improve upon it. So
Good. If you need someone to help with that, let me know.
I'll let you know. It's just I looked at the idea and I went, this is doable. You just don't have the manpower to do it.
I don't have the manpower anymore. I don't have the manpower anymore. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah, I have a full team, so I can do it. I might get a shoot off with Brooke the Friday of DerpyCon. If I don't, I don't. I'm not. I'm tired of chasing that at this point. It's been an ongoing issue of, do you want to do a shoot? Do you want to do a shoot? Do you want to do a shoot? Followed by me just going, okay, I'll be here. Do you have time? Yes or no? We'll see. That's a no. Got you. Putting in other shoots because I'm done looking for. I'm tired. It's too much effort. I have to make sure. I don't even know if the website updated today. It was supposed to update today. I didn't get a notification.
You might want to check that.
Yeah. I will double check myself. Um, that's an ongoing issue. I'm overworked. Again, the time frame might be changing. My job schedule is changing, so we'll have to go and adjust accordingly. And yeah, so this has been another episode of the Geek-Posium where I got to bitch and moan and so conspiracy theories about the government taking down big tech, literally. Um, my name is Darren Silvers, owner operator of HentaiCake.com, your place for adult weeb entertainment and culture.
I prefer the old slogan.
Yeah, but it was too much of a mouthful, and no one actually
But it
paid attention to it.
flowed.
It did flow, but no one paid attention to it. No one paid attention to it. This has less flow, but everyone
It
goes,
has no flow.
"Oh,
It just says, "Oh, adult entertainment." Okay,
yeah," but people
it's too
hold on to
corporate.
that.
It's too corporate.
I agree, but people hold on to it because every fucking millennial is corporate. They don't even realize that they're corporate. They're such corporate chills, and I'm such a punk rock guy who just goes, "This flowed and it sounded great. I don't know what." And everyone goes, "Yeah, it sounds great. I can't remember it." How do you? No one remember. It flows so well. Moving on.
People need,
Shep.
and I'm Shep of Winning War and Pants signing off.
Good night.